Tonight, the Army moves in to help clean up after Townsville's big storm.
Heavy rain that caused flooding in the state's north, now moving towards the southeast.
A dramatic rescue from rocks at Burleigh Heads.
And struggling retailer David Jones' plan to hire staff and win back shoppers.
This is 7 News with Rod Young and Kay McGrath.
Good evening. The Army and volunteers are helping residents in Townsville clean up after yesterday's devastating storm. More than 100 soldiers have begun making their way through the affected suburbs. Reporter Carly Waters is in one of the worst hit areas. And Carly, tell us, how's the clean-up operation going there?
Well, Kay, it's slow going. There's just so much to do. But residents here are built tough. They're getting on with the job, but they know it'll take a while. Street after street scarred from the storm's assault. The suburb of Vincent came off the worst.
It's just horrendous. It's just, I don't know, it's like a war zone.
But they're battling on. The Army's moved in, soldiers have cleared parks. They hope to reach the hardest hit areas tomorrow.
Well, look, our soldiers are part of the community. We've had soldiers that have been affected by this as well.
Those in the disaster zone are cleaning up.
No use whining and complaining, got to get it done.
It's slow going. It's hard to know where to start. Volunteers have arrived to help strangers caught in the storm.
Just giving back to the community a little bit, trying to help out in the bit of devastation that's happening in the town.
They're moving debris, making meals.
Thank you.
And mending hearts.
Just somewhere where they can have a bit of a talk and chill out for a couple of seconds.
More damage has emerged, more incredible stories of survival too. Shane Fayer's house exploded. His wife was standing near a window moments before the blast.
She could have been hit like that, all those flying steel things. Not one of those things hit her, and that's all I'm happy about, She made it down there with us.
The family of 4 huddled in a toilet.
Up here you're sort of taught, that's the smallest room, get in there, put some mattresses over you. We didn't have time to get mattresses.
Up the road, another family also hid as debris hit their house.
There was a big log in here that hit there and landed here. If it had got somebody else, that was it.
10 homes will have to be demolished. They've been exposed like dollhouses. There are now concerns about asbestos. The people here have a long, hard road ahead. It'll be tough, but somehow they're not complaining. They say they'll help each other get through it.
It's a Townsville way. I think it's a Queensland way.
Welcome to Townsville. People do help each other here.
They just hope the rain stays away long enough to help them recover. Now, insurance assessors have arrived in the area to inspect the damage. Most of the power has now been restored. Police will stay in the area to continue to patrol the damaged homes. Kay?
We wish them well. Thank you. Carly Waters in Townsville.
The heavy rain that's caused widespread flooding across North Queensland this week is moving towards the southeast. With details of what we can expect in coming days, here's John.
Oh, good evening. It's been a much drier day for a lot of the far north of Queensland after 9, with not much more than 1 or 2 millimetres up there between Cairns and Mackay. But it was a different story earlier in the day. Mackay recorded 50 millimetres between 5:30 and 9 this morning, bringing their 24-hour totals to 96 mils. A little further north between Proserpine and Mackay, there was 24-hour totals over 300 millimetres. Then after 9 a.m, it was the Central Coast that copped it. Samuel Hill, which is just north of Rockhampton, recorded 99 mils in just 6 hours. That is a lot of rain. It's all been caused, of course, by this low that moved over the land on Monday, and since then it's slowly moved south, dumping huge totals on the way. In the past 7 days, there's been some falls over 700 millimetres. The low is now around northeast of Longreach. It's moving southeast. We will start to see this rain tonight as that low gets further in towards the southeast. Now, this is the latest. There's a severe weather warning for the area from Rockhampton down to the border and out to Charleville. Scattered 24-hour totals in excess of 150 mils possible in those areas tonight. Most falls probably in between that 50 and 100 mil range, particularly in the southeast. And the low will weaken further tomorrow before quickly moving off the coast for a mostly fine weekend. I'll be back shortly with more details for you.